Hello, this is I Do Damage, and welcome back to the channel. In this last Epoch video, I want to talk about patch 0.7.3. This is going to be the second part of Phase 1 of a 4-phase series for their early access development forecast. And after this patch drops, there's only going to be the gambling system not included. So maybe that'll come, maybe they'll move that on to Phase 2. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but everything else of Phase 1 will be in the game. But this update, 0.7.3, will be coming on September 27th. I want to go ahead and talk about the biggest highlights of this patch in my eyes, and then after that we'll talk about some of the other noteworthy items. So first of all, this new patch is going to introduce a new chapter. A new chapter of the story is going to be added, Chapter 6. I'm curious to see how long this chapter is going to be and how much more story content this will add. As it stands right now, you can beat the story in about maybe 2 or 3 hours. It's pretty short. And I guess that's already 5 chapters, so I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope Chapter 6 is pretty hefty, and I just hope there's a lot there. The next big highlight of this patch, the second biggest highlight in my opinion actually, is more specialization skill trees. This is the bread and butter to last Epoch, as every skill has its own skill tree that you can go through and pick the specific nodes for and level up. And whenever they add even just one new skill tree, I get super excited. But they're adding not 1, not 2, but 8 new skill trees. That's right, 8 new skill trees into last Epoch. And I'm not going to go super into depth, but I'm just going to tell you what they are and what class. First of all, we have for the Sentinel, for the Forge Master, which was one of my favorites. I tried to make a build for this when I first started playing last Epoch, but didn't have these skill trees available yet. And these 2 skills is Forge Strike and Ring of Shields. It'll be really interesting to play around with those and see what the skill trees have to offer. For Primalist, we'll see the Frenzy Totem get a skill tree. And for the Druid specialization, we will see Spriggan Form finally get a skill tree. I have a video showcasing some Spriggan build gameplay actually. Make sure you check it out. I'll put the link down in the description if you want to. On to the Acolyte, we'll see the Lich get its Soul Feast ability. We'll have a skill tree. And then for the Necromancer, they have the Summon Skeleton and Summon Skeleton Mage. They've actually separated these two into 2 different skill trees of their own. There's a post about this on the forums, and maybe I'll make a video about this a little bit more in depth later on. I'm not sure, but I definitely like that. The more skill trees, the better, in my opinion. And for the Primalist Beastmaster, we'll see Summon Scorpion get its own skill tree. So for those pet build lovers, this might be your patch. And it's great and all that they have all these new skill trees and all that exciting stuff. But in my eyes, this would be meaningless, but guess what? They are going to add the ability to respec your skills and passives in this patch. This is the #1 feature I've been waiting for ever since last Epoch hit early access on Steam. I've just been waiting for this. This way you're going to see even more builds, more build videos from me hopefully. I can just do more testing and I can respec, and oh, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. This is probably should have been my #1 highlight, but story content's always good too, right? So those are the 3 big changes. We're getting Chapter 6, we're getting new skill specialization trees, and we're going to be able to respec our skill trees and passive abilities. Let's talk about some of the other features here. There's a few quality of life items that I'm going to leave out, as I have a separate video already about those items. That'll be down in the link description as well. But the first item that I'm really excited to see is finally on your characters, on the UI, you'll be able to see visual indicators of buffs and debuffs. I can't wait for that. That's going to be huge, and that's going to help out with the moment-to-moment gameplay. They're adding some social features into this, hopefully getting ready for some multiplayer, right? They're going to be adding in a friends list and a blacklist. And also, you will be able to whisper other players. Hopefully they're getting ready for multiplayer. I know they've said multiplayer will not be in until Phase 3, which I'm still guessing is probably 2 months off, maybe longer. I don't really know for sure. But that would be my guess. The hardcore changes and challenge mode changes, I have another video about those. They're adding 4 new unique items. They're adding a new wand, a ring, a polearm, and an amulet. Those will be exciting to see. I looked at one of them. I think it was the wand. Cinder Song is what it's called. And it adds 2 more projectiles to your fireball. So that could be a build-defining unique potentially. We'll have to wait and see on that. I can't wait to try that one out. I think it sounds really cool. Fire builds are always cool and flashy anyway. And last but not least, they're working on new art for their loading screens. They've been posting these on their social medias, I've noticed, and cool. Makes the game look better, right? If there's anything that you would like for me to expand upon more or make other videos about, or even if there's something I missed, please let me know down in the comments. Let's go ahead and make this thing awesome, guys. I thank you all for your time. I hope you all have a great day. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.